Hello guys, welcome back to Stack Over Chai. This is day 20 of the 100 Days Interview Question Challenge. Today's topic is one of the most important and most frequently asked questions in Java interviews, HashMap in Java. In this video, we'll cover all the important interview questions related to HashMap, like what it is, why it's not thread safe, how to make it thread safe, what is concurrent HashMap, and how hashcode and equals work inside it. So let's get started. Let's go. First question is, what is a hashmap? Answer is, a hashmap in Java is a data structure that stores data in key-value pairs. It allows fast access, insertion, and deletion using a hashing mechanism. Each key is unique, and the values can be duplicated. Internally, hashmap uses an array of buckets and stores entries based on the hash value of the key. Let's understand the simple example of a hashmap in Java. Here, we first create a hashmap that stores integer keys and string values. Then we use the put method to insert two key value pairs, key 1 with value, apple, and key 2 with value, banana. When we call map.get1, it uses the key 1 to find the value in the map, and prints, apple. So, a hashmap works just like a dictionary, where each key maps to a specific value, making it super fast to store and retrieve data. Second question is, why is hashmap not thread safe? Let's see some point. 1. A hashmap is not thread safe because it allows multiple threads to modify it at the same time without any locking. 2. If two threads try to update or resize the map simultaneously, the internal data structures, like buckets, linked lists, or tree nodes, can get corrupted. 3. This can lead to data inconsistency, or even cause an infinite loop during rehashing. That's why a plain hashmap should never be used in multi-threaded environments. Third question is, how to make hashmap thread safe? There are two main ways. 1. Using collections.synchronize map method. You can wrap a hashmap like this, map of k, and we name sync map is equal to collections.synchronized map of a new hashmap. This adds synchronization to all methods, meaning only one thread can access the map at a time. However, this can reduce performance because it locks the entire map for every operation. 2. Using concurrent hashmap instead of synchronizing the whole map, concurrent hashmap allows multiple threads to read and write simultaneously, by locking only parts of the map, called buckets. This makes it faster and safer for multi-threaded applications. Fourth question is, what is concurrent hashmap? A concurrent hashmap is a thread-safe version of hashmap. It allows many threads to read and write concurrently without corrupting the internal structure. It achieves this by using fine-grained locking. Only small sections of the map are locked when being modified, so other threads can continue working in parallel. That's why concurrent hashmap is widely used in high-performance, multi-threaded environments. Next question is, difference between hashmap and concurrent hashmap. Now let's quickly compare hashmap and concurrent hashmap. 1. Thread safety. Hashmap is not thread safe, meaning multiple threads can cause data inconsistency. Concurrent hashmap, on the other hand, is thread safe, so multiple threads can read and write safely. 2. Locking mechanism. Hashmap has no locking at all. Concurrent hashmap uses partial or bucket level locking, which means only small parts of the map are locked, allowing better concurrency. 3. Performance. Hashmap is faster in single-threaded applications, but it can break in multi-threaded scenarios. Concurrent hashmap performs better in multi-threaded environments due to its fine-grained locking. 4. Null keys and values. Hashmap allows one null key and multiple null values. Concurrent hashmap does not allow null keys or values at all. 5. Best use case. Hashmap is suitable for single-threaded applications. Concurrent hashmap is ideal for multi-threaded applications where high performance and thread safety are required. So remember, choose hashmap for simple, single-threaded programs, and concurrent hashmap when multiple threads are working on the same map concurrently. Next question is, how does hashcode method and equals method work in hashmap? Now let's understand how hashmap actually stores and retrieves data internally. A hashmap stores data in key-value pairs inside an array of buckets. The position of each key is decided by the key's hashcode method value. 1. Hashcode method. Every key object has a unique integer hashcode. Hashmap uses it to find which bucket to store the entry in. The formula is bucket index equals hashcode of the key modulo capacity. For example, if the string Suresh has a hashcode of 123,456 and the hashmap's capacity is 16, then the bucket index is calculated as 123,456 modulo 16, which equals 0. This means the key value pair for Suresh will be stored in bucket 0. So, hashcode method helps find the correct bucket, and this is how HashMap organizes data internally for fast access. 2. Equals method. If two keys have the same hash code, known as a collision, HashMap uses the equals method to check whether the two keys are actually the same. If equals method returns true, it means the key already exists, so the old value gets replaced. If it returns false, a new node is created in the same bucket, either as a linked list or a balanced tree in Java 8 and above. That's how hashcode method and equals method together make sure each key in the map stays unique. So in this video, you've seen all the important HashMap interview questions covered in one place. That's all for today's video on HashMap in Java. In the next video, day 21, we'll explore another core Java interview topic. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Stack Overchai. Also, let me know in the comments which Java topic you want me to cover next. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.